So I did my best to reach out to them. Thanks James for helping me out,
No
and
problem.
we're just gonna leave it at that, and we're gonna move forward to the next topic. So
So,
yes.
I don't know if you caught me in my usual hissy fit tangent on the whole Keats thing.
No, actually, I came in late on that. What
Yeah,
happened?
you know, somebody, I believe, if I'm right, you know, I don't want to actually no, I don't want to expose them, but somebody that follows the show pointed out that there was another stream going on, Ultra Chump. Is that it? Ultra Chump or not Ultra Chump? The hell is that guy's name that does a stream fast? Okay, yeah, Ultra Chump, right?
Mm,
Or Chen. That's it. Ultra
there
Chen.
you
Yeah,
go.
that's it. Um, you know, but you know, it's like their chat was going on, and a particular player, if I remember correctly, it was Biggs, was asking him some questions, and you know, he basically just went on this tangent of bashing OBS, and my problem with that is not bashing me, because you know what? Let me tell you something, and I'll put it out there, and I'm not trying to fucking say I'm fucking a billionaire. Listen, I make 6 digits a year, not fucking 200,000, not 150,000, in between 90 and 150 on a good year. I make my money, I pay my bills, but don't go bashing the people that like the show and then turn around next year and say, oh, I want you to come play fucking Dump Truck Dynasty fucking video game as a surprise game, and wonder why people are going to walk off pissed. And then when they get pissed, tell them, well, then you run your own tournament. Because
But
you know
here's the
what?
thing, James. Lots what they don't realize, the people that watch the show, they might be surprised who those people are.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Trust me, David Hayter, I'm not rich. If I was rich, I'd have 4 screens instead of just 2 screens on my computer.
You have 2 screens?
I got 2 screens. Oh, and I just dropped $2,500 on a laptop so I can stream from VXG.
You have $2,500.
It's a nice laptop too. It's got the whole touchscreen shit and all that good stuff. So, but I was in the midst of setting it up at the same time as the show. So I'm like kind of really pressed for some funky ass time because my flight's at 9:15 in the morning. What do I gotta be? Hey, Triforce, it's like 2 hours early for the flight or more?
No, if you're coming from New York straight, it's a 5.5 hour flight.
But I'm saying getting to the airport.
The rule of thumb is get to the airport 3 hours before your
All
flight.
right, so no matter what, guys,
Yeah.
no matter what you think, by 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, this show's done, and it's gonna end. But like I said, during the week, between now and Sunday, probably into Monday, I'll be doing shows in and out at random times. You'll get the tweets. I don't want to obviously conflict with the stream. So one of the things I want from players, and I mean from the people that are actually watching the stream, who do you want interviews with? And these are going to be JamessMK interviews, not fucking TMZ, and they're not going to be event hubs, and there ain't going to be no dick sucking. There's going to be straight up, you know, interviews about these people and try to get personal with them. Obviously, Justin and Kayani, we already know that.
I'll be interested to hear from. I heard Jean X-I-A-N. I can't pronounce his name.
John, yeah. Me and John, I talked to John actually, which is kind of funny because, you know, I told him, me and him, because apparently he's a crazy Asian and I like that. So he was like, yo, we should do a show together. So that could actually have something in the future also. We talked about it, but our schedules are a little bit all over the place. You want to hear from John Choi? I can do John Choi.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard from that guy in a while.
You know, big booty women. Well, maybe I'll make a fucking sex video and send it to you guys.
I'm not sure. I think I'll pass on that one.
I'll
James.
stream that, but that'll be on. I'll stream that, but that'll be on my Twitch account.
Yeah, don't worry, you won't get banned for
I
that.
won't get banned for that one.
You'll be all right.
Obviously, Chris G. you know, obviously Chris G. We're gonna have to get obviously Triforce, Rolando, you know, the normals. I'll get KDZ, I'll get PL. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, I got a long list of questions. Arturo, Art's gonna be there.
James, let me ask you a question. Are you gonna have a El Capitan? What's the word for this? OBS After Dark special?
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah.
The OBS Skinamax.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That will be so godlike.
Skinamax.
That would be good. That you should have on the show. You should have booty clapping music in the background.
Oh Lord.
I think
I'm here to deliver your New York. I'll be like, I'm here to deliver your New York style pizza with extra pepperoni.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
one of the stream viewers guys in chat gave a good suggestion. You could interview some of the Caribbean players as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely, without a doubt, I want to put, and this much I want to, I want to get out there now. I do want to put a focus on a lot of the Caribbean players because I want that exposure to get out there.
True.
When I came back into this scene, the first scene that actually, and MKU obviously has been supportive, which, hold on a second, since I'm doing that, let me throw this out there. Mortal Kombat United. These guys have been supporting me from day one. When Test Your Might told me to go fuck myself, these guys supported me. But one group before them, and that's Vincent Galladine down in Trinidad, has their group invited me into the Facebook group of Trinidad. They've been very receptive to me. They've told me what they feel about the game, the players, and everything. So I do want to get a lot of the island guys. Obviously, I want to get your boy Tekken. So I got a lot of time.
When do you get here?
I'm coming. I'll be there tomorrow, 1:15.
1:58. Okay. Oh
Yeah.
wow. I'll be at the radio station still, but I'll definitely see you tomorrow night. I forgot what event. The first event. Because I know Thursday and Friday is just the relaxed days and the parties. One of the events is, I don't know if Wednesday is the cosplay contest and Thursday is the Casino Royale. I gotta find out which one, but at least you'll be here in time for that.
Yeah, like I said, I'll be there. That's what, Thursday, right?
I think Casino. Hold on. I get it right. I'll get it right now. Hold on.
Yeah, I think that's Thursday because Wednesday's gonna be my want some get some day, and I just hope, if I do get some, that I'll throw this out. Yeah.
I don't know. When that cosplay contest begins, I would not want to be a keyboard.
OBS Kami Nokiri, Triforce. This is what I was saying that really irked me, and I'm not going to totally throw it out there, but you'll understand what I'm saying. Okay. I wanted OBS Rattlehead there.
Oh.
But because of the situation, it got pissed away, and that pisses me off.
What situation? Who's at fault?
Well, not you. I'm just saying, because other tickets did not get occupied, had I known it, I could have said, yo, Rolando, let's bring OBS Rattlehead. He just did Evo. The kid just turned around as a blind fucking player and made it to the finals of pools.
Oh, yes.
And yeah, he lost to fucking, you know what? And people gave.
Wait. He made it to the finals of what?
Pool finals.
He made almost to the finals of his pool, but he lost.
You know who he lost to? The guy who won Evo and Tyrant.
Yeah.
Wow.
Blind.
That's godlike.
And I said to everybody, and I'll put this out there now. You may be a talent scout, but I'm the motherfucker that could build the Yankees. And I knew this motherfucker. I knew this motherfucker was all right. I got all right.
All right, hold on, time out. Now I'm going to suggest something, and people are going to get upset. But if there was ever a time to do a donation thread, now and that player would be it.
Yeah.
Yep.
$1,000 can be raised tonight like this. Like that. It's nothing. $1,000 raised tonight instantly. Just make a donation drive and say, listen, we're trying to get OBS Rattlesnake out. The event doesn't start until Friday. He'll obviously miss the tournament. The cosplay contest, and he'll miss Casino Royale. But he can make it for the
technically, he's going to
tournament.
miss the cosplay contest anyway, unless
Yeah,
Unless
I hate to sound cynical, but he's blind, so the cosplay, I don't think he really gives. Unless they're giving, unless they're giving touch and feeling, and if they're doing that, me and him are both blind players.
I'm blind as fuck too.
Wait. First of all, does he have a passport?
That I could find out right now.
Yeah, if you can find out right now, like I said, I don't even think the tickets. Honestly, I don't even think. Where is he located in the United States?
Houston.
Texas
Houston actually has the cheapest flights to get to here, to St. Martin.
No,
one of the cheaper ones.
No, they don't.
Not anymore.
Anything in Texas or Mexico, you're finished. You're looking at round trip. You're looking at $1,600.
Damn, I remember seeing a deal for it, like with New York way back, but I don't know what happened.
I mean,
yeah, but
I don't think I don't think it's feasible. I would love to do it. I want to get him there. I think it's something he should definitely experience.
Yo, and Event Hubs, if you are in here on the OBS show, just like how the Illuminati helped Dominion get a donation thread on your site, I think we can do a one-day donation thread to get OBS Rattlesnake out to the beach. If anybody deserves it, he deserves it.
Yes.
No disagreement there.
And you can't kickstart it because the money won't come out in time. Yeah, first thing we have to make before we even say any of that, we have to find out if he has a passport. Because if he doesn't have a passport, he's finished.
Yeah, let me call him right now while I got you on. Let's see something. Where are you? Where's my boy Rattle? I'm gonna mute this down.
All right. Nova, is that him?
No, I don't think so.
Cause that real talk, like, come on, man. Hey, how many people is in here? 219 people. $5 a piece. That's his plane ticket, round trip, free.
He deserves to go, and I do support the idea of making the cosplay competition blind friendly, so you can cop a feel and then judge accurately. I'm just saying, it's only fair. It's only fair. Who in the chat would disagree with me? None of you. It's only fair. It's only fair.
Yeah. People can make a donation, man. That should be free.
If he has his passport ready, though.
If he has his passport, that would be great.
Speaking of which, don't want to make it controversial or anything, but Triforce, how is the return of the whole money for the FGC?
All right, he does have a passport. He's not sure if it's expired. He's checking it right now, and he's going to get back to me.
Okay,
cool.
I mean, I would send him again. I mean, Houston. Houston was Houston to Vegas was not bad, but unfortunately for me, going through the wonderful world of divorce is setting my wallet back a little bit. But I do want to extend this out there. After VXG, the next tournaments that are coming up, there are going to be more OBS shirts coming out. There's going to be OBS hats coming out for all the ladies in the house. We're going to have some of those OBS bikinis going on. So we're going to have a lot of stuff coming out.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. They look pretty hot, too, actually. Goldfish Keeper was sporting them.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, you know what's so crazy? Now that I'm thinking that this guy made it to losers finals or grand final. No, he made it to the
pool finals in winners.
So then he lost twice.
He lost first. He had to play DJT in winner finals, and then got knocked into loser finals and had to play fucking Tyrant.
Yeah, and unfortunately for him, I think DJT main Cyrax, and he also main Cyrax. So imagine a blind player playing Cyrax mirror.
The guy asked him to do that.
He told him. He told him not to take it easy.
But that is a very difficult matchup for a blind player indeed, because you have to know who's throwing bombs and whatnot.
The fact that he made it to freaking winners finals.
Exactly.
Like, what?
Exactly. Now, of course, he downplays himself, which is good. I like that. I like a person that downplays himself. He's like, I think the guys were intimidated because I was blind. I said, you know what? Intimidate this. I don't give a fuck. It's Evo. You made it further than fucking 90% of the people that were at Evo.
Exactly.
That's so true.
And they had no handicaps. So, all those people. Now, listen, I was about to say something. I was just going to put the FGC on blast. That's wrong. That's wrong. All right. We'll just leave it at good stuff.
Yeah. He's. I'll tell you this right now. There ain't many things that inspire me. But, he had reached out to me and said, I was a fan of the show. I caught it. He says, I love what you talk about. And, he mentioned who he played, and I introduced him to Maxter. And I said, what better Cyrax to learn from than the fucking Cyrax master himself? And then the combination of Maxter and the boys over at Combat Houston, Showtime and Cat, inviting him in because they're all in the Houston area. Traveling obviously is a little bit of a pain in the ass for him because of obviously being blind. But they took care of him. They took care of him at the hotel. Stand-up guys. And one of the things I want to reiterate, everybody can say what they want. I know, Triforce, I know you're a little bit bitter with the MK community to a degree right now. And I understand, but
I'm just when it comes to the MK coming, I'm not bitter with them. I'm just annoyed. Like, I can't believe that they bitch so much. Back then they used to complain, but I was these guys they tried to establish themselves, and the FGC is really not giving them a break. So I can see them complaining enough. Now they got their established break. They ended the scene 2 years. They got injustice, and they just nag, and I'm like, yo, stop, nag. I'm like, all right, cool. Scorpion came out, nag. They nerfed him, okay. Superman with Evo, nag. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, do y'all bitch about everything?
All right. The thing is, I'm not.
Speaking of nag, and being that I got a couple of brothers on the show here, did you ever see the South Park episode of Wheel of Fortune?
Oh,
No.
yes, we did. I did.
Come on. Did every brother in the world not laugh at that?
It was funny.
I never seen it, though.
All right, the fathers in Wheel of Fortune. The end of Wheel of Fortune, and you got to, they give you like 4 letters in a consonant, and then you got to pick yours, and it opens it up. And the quote was, people who annoy you. And he got N blank GG blank S.
And then he's like,
and he's looking at it.
Naggers. Wait, that's naggers.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, he's looking around. He looks at the camera guy, and he's black. He's looking around at the crowd, and they're all black. And he's trying to. He's like, "Do I say this? Do I say this?" He's like, and he says it like so proud. He's like, "Niggers," and then everybody's just like, "What?"
And then when they show the answer, naggers.
That's funny.
And then he had Jesse Jackson actually kiss his ass.
That happened in real life, though, right?
Something like that did, yeah.
It's based off of an actual Wheel of Fortune. The guy actually said it in real life. You look it up on YouTube. Someone recorded it and put it on it. It's something. I don't know what would make him think that word, but when he said that, Pat Sajak's face in real life was priceless. I know he was like, in all my life on TV, fuck my life. I've never heard this shit in my life.
Some people said it was an edit Triforce. I don't know, but that shit was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, whether it was an edit or not, all I know is that the video exists.
See, that's, and it's funny, not to totally change the stuff, because I really want to get back to what we were talking about, but like, what is the deal? Like, for example, with the whole, like, the homophobic thing, how come nobody ever says nothing about, like, black comedians or white comedians talking about other races? Because they understand the word satire.
Context.
Context. And it was like, do you really think that I thought fucking Mr. Wizard was doing a Hot Pocket surprise to Keats in a bathroom? You know, and it's like, look, I've been the brunt of so many, hey, Nova Sonic Run, if you want, just hit me up. You know, did you, you know, it's like, they took it to such a level, and it's like, I'm not here to be part of your cause. You know, and like I said to them, because they said, oh, well, you got a South Park mentality. Well, apparently, after I just told you what I watched, yes, I do. I laugh at farts. I laugh at burps. I laugh at when people fucking blow snot bubbles and trip and fall in the street. And I laugh at people when they can make jokes about other races and laugh it off.
I think what happens is people misunderstand it. Always has to do with context, right? If you know the person doesn't mean it, or means what he's saying in a harsh way, he could say the worst shit in the world. You wouldn't take it seriously because it's of the context. And somebody could use the most proper English and insult you, and you know they're insulting you. It's all about context. People shouldn't ban words. All that will happen is we'll just get a new word to replace it, and then we have to ban that word.
Yeah. And it's funny because, like I said, you know, I see, you know, I see the tweets that go out there and shit, and I'm like, you know, if you met me, you would not say that. You know, I mean, Triforce will tell you. Anybody that's met me knows I don't walk around going, nigger, nigger, nigger. Oh, by the way, I think burps are funny. I think burps are funny. That's a burp.
That's not cool, James. It's all about those fart jokes. Those are funny.
Can't bust a fart out, man.
Guys, can you excuse me for 1 second? I just got actually use the bathroom. I'll be right back home.
Bring the mic in. Bring the mic in.
No, I'm not bringing the mic in. I think your fart made me want to shit. I'll be back.
You know, but it's like,
oh Lord,
the fuck was that, James? It's a burp. But, you know, I mean, if we could get Carlos there, man, that would be pretty fucking awesome. Which, by the way, speaking of which, let us... Sorry, I had to go to the fabric shop. Oh, my boy. I love you, Brian.
I wonder what Brian has to say today.
Let's see if I can get a good one. I gotta prep it up.
OBS shirts are free for as far as I know.
Yep.
If you go to the tournament, you can get one. If he has it.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah. I smell the guava berry in that from here.
Yeah, it was a little guava berry with a little vodka.
Oh, Lord.
Man, I'll have a first to 5 burping contest with anybody in this community. I just can't do the farts because I know there's some people, some of you Mexicanos, you know, with those beans, you'll outbeat me. Yeah, my demon sounds. All right, let's add Mr. fucking Brian Barrow. What's up, Brian?
Hey, careful, James, you might
get another one. He got him too.
Oh my god, I threw up in my mouth a little bit. I threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Yeah, I got a little bit of that puke going too, and you know. Anyway, so what's up, Brian?
Yeah, shaking my head, stream shaking my head.
Man, some cool news happened this morning for me.
You pregnant?
It's not like super cool, but it's amusing, and that a few weeks ago I submitted like these discussion panel things for an anime convention next month, and I just submitted a bunch of ideas, and all of them not good ideas because I just wasn't being serious, just to see if they would accept one. and they accepted one.
That's good.
At an anime convention, I'm going to do a panel of Space Jam.
What?
Space Jam.
Space Jam.
With Bugs Bunny and Michael Jordan?
Yes.
That's
Okay.
cool. That's cool. Hey, what do? You working or you don't work? What's your?
I'm working at Popeye's Chicken.
Uh-oh. Now I know why you say you're the real authentic African American.
Absolutely. That's just the way.
Actually, if you work at Popeyes, not to be racist, you should meet a considerable amount of black people.
I absolutely do.
So now, when you deal with black customers, do you deal with them as yo, G, what you want? Or are you like, hello, my name is Brian, and I would like to sing a song with you, but instead I'll take your order?
No, actually, I say, yo, man, G, what's up? I'm going to sing a song for you.
Oh, I see.
I combine the two. Actually, it's a Popeyes at a truck stop, so I do actually get mostly, black guys, but there's also white guys and people that clearly just came to America.
This is where me and the black population don't agree. I don't like Popeyes.
I don't eat fast food, period. So
no, I mean, like I like that KFC steroid-induced chicken skin. I could eat chicken skin sandwiches and shit. But for some reason, Popeyes, I don't know. It always just seems the skin's just too dry for me.
I don't like Popeyes and I don't like KFC. I don't like fried chicken.
Well, if you work there, you'll develop a lack of taste for the food.
I never liked it.
Boston chicken is good.
I don't know. I cook my own chicken. It's safer that way.
Well, you island guys also get those fresh chickens, right? You do the whole fucking pluck the feather, or you buy it like already done?
No, that's my father's generation. I haven't actually had to kill for my own.
Now,
food
when you
in a
go,
long
now
time.
like when you go to the market, I guess the market, the store, whatever, to get your chickens, is it organic chicken like from the island, or is it that
Not really,
Purdue
because
Purdue steroid induced?
we have a plant, so we have processed chicken and so on, but it's not as bad as you guys. So
I mean, you can tell. The easiest way to tell is the bone of the drumstick. If it's a, I believe if it's a ½ inch thick, it's naturally grown. Anything thinner, it's because of the steroids that they injected in it, and it weakens the bones.
Then we got processed chicken. Definitely, the bones are weak. If I can literally clean my plate because I can crack the bones and chew them to pieces, then yeah.
Are you a marrow guy?
Oh yeah, I love marrow.
Fucking you third world country motherfuckers, man. My wife used to eat that shit. I'm like, what are you doing? All of a sudden I see her in the corner of the room like sucking down a straw. I think she's doing blow. She's sucking down a fucking chicken fuck. Oh my god.
Hey, did you eat chicken feet too? Love that too.
Dude, I shit you not. One day I turn around and she decides to cook when she decided to cook, which was always a nightmare. And I go, and she used to make this pasta soup. It was like an Ecuadorian thing, which was kind of cool. No meat in it, just like potatoes, cheese, and fucking like pasta. And then one day I go, and it looks like that. And all of a sudden I see fucking livers and brains and kidneys and all this other shit floating to the top. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's dinner.
Oh, you love cow tongue. That's delicious stuff.
No.
And gizzard. Oh yeah. Stream knows about it.
Get the fuck out of here. You know what?
I don't waste my food. I respect the animal sacrifice. I mean everything.
I respect my food too, but you know what? I'm not eating the fucking entrails of an animal.
Oh yes. You never tried manish water?
Yeah, man, you gotta get a more Jeffrey Dahmer approach to life.
This coming from a guy from Ohio. Yeah, all right, you got it.
That's my life. That is my life.
Are you like how many people have you killed in your lifetime, Brian?
Nobody eats iguana.
Have they died? You mean died laughing? Died because I beat them in an argument? Died because I beat them so hard in Naruto?
I don't see you killing them in an argument. I see you as a man with a bottle of chloroform and dragging him to your house and saying,
chloroform's too expensive. Just use a rock.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
A rock to the head and you're dead. And next thing
Well,
you know,
dude, man, if you take the last person you killed and dry out their skull and stuff and use their skull as the next rock, we're
Alright,
good.
how many people have you skinned and kept them alive?
Oh, 0. That shit's way too hard, man.
That takes some mad skill.
You are just being unrealistic with the whole skin them alive. No, man, they're gonna go into shock, and if they're not conscious, sure, they're alive, but they're not conscious because they're in shock, and it's no fun. No fun at all.
Yeah.
So while Triforce is doing number 2, we got Mr.
Evidently.
We got Mr. Fiyah here. You there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's up, sir?
Okay.
When are
What's
you
going
leaving?
on?
When are you leaving?
Thursday morning.
Thursday morning. So is
Yep.
Natus going to be mad that we do a show together?
Who?
Natus?
Who cares?
Wait, it's natives? I thought it was Natas.
DarKNaTaS, I call him, because I'm from New York, and it's, hey, you fucking DarKNaTaS?
Natives. Yeah.
I
Oh,
call,
like
I call,
dark-
I call it natives.
dark-
Now, if we were in
Dark
Ohio,
Vedas?
if we were in
Dark Vedas?
Ohio, or
Dark
if I was in France, I'd be like DarKNaTaS, but no, it's DarKNaTaS.
Oh.
So he's not coming down. So me and Pherleece are going to do a show together. So one of the days we're going to have a show that we're going to do together. Don't know what yet. We got to kind of plan that out when we get to. Apparently, I'm staying with Kerbalicious. So Kerbalicious is going to have to figure out that, like, as a child, the bathroom is really a nice place to sleep.
You guys are rooming together?
Apparently, yes. That's what he mentioned to me.
Wait.
Oh,
You
how
guys
about
are
it?
actually going to sleep while in St. Martin? I highly doubt that.
I ain't sleeping. I mean,
I highly doubt
I
it.
ain't sleeping either. I don't
Now,
really care.
now here's the problem. If you know, and I'm going to ask this to the gay community out there. If me and Kerbo cross swords, does that make me gay? And does it make me a pedophile on top of it?
He's 18 now, right?
I believe he's 18 now. Yeah, I think he's 18 now. So
I mean, technically not a pedophile.
okay, Kerbo's hot.
By-
Kerbo's hot. Hey, you know what?
It's
Whatever
like
floats the boat.
14, 15. Though.
And you know what's fucked up? We both play soccer.
That means you and Kerbo can run without dying. That's good.
Well, I'm a goalie, so I don't have to run nowhere except left to right and come out the penalty box. That's it. That's where you get me to stop. But I'll tell you this: don't come in my penalty box.
Oh.
If you thought Oliver Kahn was bad, you ain't seen nothing yet.
I'll penalize your box.
Hey, take it easy there, Brian. I got no chloroform. Yeah, suck James soccer ball, lame-o. What? Suck James's soccer ball. I don't have a soccer ball.
Hey, James, am I breaking up? I'm
No,
having trouble hearing you
we
guys.
were never going out.
No, you sound fine.
We were never going out. So how you breaking up?
James, do you have a motorcycle license?
No. I don't like motorcycles.
Whoa, you need a motorcycle license? Like it's different from a driving license?
Yes.
That's dumb.
It's not. Why would it? Why is it dumb?
It's actually a very good thing. Trust me. Driving and riding
I don't
a
know.
motorcycle
I don't know shit
are
about
two
shit.
different fucking things.
Shit.
Trust me. Trust
Carlos
me. Brian. Two
shit
different
for
things.
yourself.
Well, I drive a motorcycle. I have my. Well, I plan on renting a bike while I'm out there. I don't want to do it alone though, because I don't think my girl's gonna want to get on it. But whatever.
Well, because your girl's gonna be getting on my motorcycle.
Man, no, for real though. Like she won't even get on my bike, so I doubt she'll get on over there.
Fucking
Whatever.
Biggs. Biggs is telling me to kill myself. What are you hanging out with Triforce just because I don't like Popeyes? Wait, now is Popeyes got that Louisiana? Is that chick that does the Louisiana? She's Popeyes, right?
Yeah, that's yeah.
I dig her. I dig her. She makes me want to go Cajun. I gotta say that. You need a license for a bike.
Yep.
My
Trust
friend
me.
told me a really cool pun today.
And we're waiting for it.
Hip hop artists used to be pretty darn notorious. Now, they're no biggie.
I get the joke, but you've put me in a state of shock and pain of how bad that pun was. I'm still trying to get over it right now.
No, I'm really good at bad puns. Like this one that I came up with was, I really wanted to go to pimp school, but I couldn't afford the prostitution.
Oh no, sorry, you just topped yourself. That one really was bad. No, I don't think I'll be able to laugh for a week.
Hell
You
yeah.
just killed my sense of humor.
There you go. I chalk another one up to my victims list. I killed your sense of humor.
You've just murdered it. I mean, straight out killed it.
Didn't even have to use a skull this time.
So now,
I agree with X-Rock.
so now what you
That's
like?
shit of-
So is
Before I
your
came
new
in
rap
here
name
and
Big Pun?
Before I came in here and even murdered like everything, what was this show about?
Vagina?
Actually, you know what's more important? There's nude beaches at St. Martin.
Really? Here's the
there's two of
double-edged
them.
sword.
For somebody like me, it's irrelevant
it's
because
true.
I walk around naked everywhere I go anyway. So it don't matter. I'm going to be walking around the casino with my dick dingling in the wind. I don't care.
Then why is it?
No,
then why
no,
aren't you naked right now?
Because I have to
Guys.
show. I don't want to get the show ban.
Exactly.
But you don't see me from the bottom half down, do you?
Oh, too much information.
This is true. This is true.
Thank you.
Yeah, one of the
Well,
beaches
that's
is clothing optional.
Well, that's
No, no,
not
it's-
too uncommon. Even in
it's-
Jamaica, some resorts have you can go topless.
Hold on. Triforce is back from doing number 2. What's up?
Yeah, the beach right here in at Sonesta where the event is being held, that is topless. There's one behind the event, which is at least a good football field, 100 yards away. That is nude.
Now let me ask you this, Triforce. How long does it take to say get around the island?
45 minutes, I was told.
45 minutes driving.
Not very big island.
Yeah, it's not. You could fit 2 of the islands in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Alright, so, because I was talking to somebody about renting a car, and I'm like, you know what, fuck renting a car. Now, I was thinking about it.
Just walk.
Because I'm going to be hammered anyway, and all I need is a Dewey in fucking St. Martin.
Just walk. You'll get there.
And they're now building a bridge. So, yeah.
Now, where do I have a, for a classy, non-white trash man like myself, where do I have a better chance of getting laid? Dutch or French side?
Dutch free. Actually, both free.
Yeah?
Free.
And trust me, none of these girls are looking for visas. Their lives are set. They don't care. They're just here to have fun.
Yeah, Nostradamus said it best. Yo, I don't tan. I am going to come back and I am going to look exactly like that fucking cup right there on the camera. I am going to look like a fucking rock lobster. I mean, that's how bad I'll be, and I'll be peeling, but I don't care. As long as I get some. That's all I care about.
To be fair, I hate to overhype things, but okay, the girls there are nice, but you have to have some game. If you don't have no game, it's just like anywhere else. You're not going to get it.
Let me tell you something.
You have to have something. You have to come with something.
I was talking to a top player this week, and I said to him, I go, look, because he said the same thing. Well, you got to have game. I said, well, let me ask you this. The notoriety or the fame, however you want to look at it, that I've acquired over the last 2 years or year and a change of this show. And Pherleece can vouch for this. How many times have I picked up an actual joystick and played the game?
Which, this game?
Any game.
Any game?
Since I've come back to the community, exactly, a couple of times.
Yeah, not. I mean, I picked up the joystick more.
All right, James, I'm struggling to see the point because
The point
I don't know.
is-
Most
the
of these
point
ladies
is-
don't
the
know
point
who
is-
James MK is.
The point is, well, that's the thing. That's the best part.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want somebody to be like, oh my God, you're the guy who worked on Mortal Kombat. Oh my God, you're a gamer. I'd be like, yo, there's only one game I play, and that's fucking pegging the hole.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as I'm pegging the hole,
What platform is that for?
it's for
PS3 last time I checked.
the PC.
PC.
Yes, but I can't tell you what C stands for because I might get banned for that word.
Cunt.
Anyway, I have women in the chat here. I'm sorry, Tricky, if you didn't like that word. It wasn't from me. But we'll just say clitoris. That's a better word.
Yes.
Yes. I am a PC professional. That means I am a professional clitoris stimulator.
I think they give out degrees for that now.
I went to school for 8 years.
See what I'm telling you?
Yep.
Yeah, it really helps if you have a long nose.
Yo, Triforce.
I do like that for all you old school people. I do that bewitched thing with my nose.
Yo, Triforce. Are there any sex shops out there?
Sex shops?
Yeah, where you could buy like erotic shops.
Oh,
he wants to buy a dildo for his ass.
You want to buy a dildo?
For the record, if you guys don't know, I'm bringing my girlfriend, and I'd rather buy things over there than have to travel with things over there.
Yeah.
So it's a legit question.
If you're trying to have that type of fun with the missus, you'll have to go to the French side, because there's none on the Dutch side.
Don't worry, we'll be over in the French side, and I'll be getting some French ticklers.
Does your girlfriend play any games?
No.
Wow.
Well, she tries and she gets bored of them.
What?
Watching her TV shows and her.
That's not a good. No, I can't deal.
Well, I'm not. People are traveling for a tournament. I am not traveling for a tournament. I'm traveling for a vacation, and I'm gonna probably play my tournament games, and then that's it.
Yeah, I'm traveling. Listen, I'm traveling to cover this event, to shut up all the fucking haters out there, to say, you know what, you can all, as Triforce likes to say, you can all eat a dick. Because, well, I mean, if you don't like dick, then you can eat a pussy. But the point is, I want the haters to stop the hate. Accept what is here. It's here to stay. And next year, I want to have all you guys that are in this chat say, you know what? Let's go to fucking Fantasy Island. And then this way, you know what? The Game Writer, you're right. They won't stop. But I will tell you this. Triforce has files. I have that scene from fucking The Untouchables. And if people keep pushing my buttons and bring the real me back out, there's going to be a lot of brains that aren't going to be functioning late. If you could figure that out. I'm not eating shit from nobody no more. I will hold dialogue with any person that wants to talk. But if this scene wants to grow, it's just like Obama said in his first year. We need fucking change.
No, I agree.
That's not even a
The thing
catchphrase.
is,
That's so serious. That's not even a catchphrase. That's dead serious.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna look. And I told you this, Triforce. I left this scene for 10 years. In 10 years, this scene ain't changed one iota. Therefore, the Congress that is in power here got to get the fuck out and let people that know how to fucking take change and make it happen. Every person that comes in on... Go ahead.
Are you coming to the Illuminati meeting? And I'm not even playing around. I'm dead serious. The one with the publishers. There's going to be a meeting held on the island. You've got to see this.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know.
oh, you heard about it, James?
Yeah.
When they have this meeting, the concept of this scene to the masses, they're going to be so... They're not going to understand or comprehend why things are happening. They're just going to be like, is this really happening? It's like, yeah, this is really happening. They're going to see things for what it really is. And I can't wait. I really can't wait. Oh, man.
You know what's funny, too? Hold on. Keep me updated. Remember how in the beginning, when OBS started, I was dealing with trip sessions, and no beef against them. K-Frog, great guy, fucking, what the hell's his name? Greg's great guy. We just didn't see eye to eye on things. The new OBS theme song is being written by and performed by the band that OBS Rattlehead, who plays drums. He's not only a fucking MK player, he's a drummer, and his brother's a guitarist. They're writing the new theme song for OBS.
That's godlike. That's actually godlike.
And for me personally, they're a big Metallica, Megadeth, you know, my 80s metal type sound. So the songs that you heard in the beginning of the show, it's going to be something similar to that.
Oh, okay.
You know, and I'm also gonna, I'm also looking for some OBS guys that have some rap skills to put a closing tune together, because you know what, I grew up listening to both, you know, and I want a best of both worlds. So, you know, anybody out there that wants to do a closing tune for OBS, you know, basically just think what the show stands for, put something together, send it my way, and you know, let me know if you're interested. You know, I'll always, you know what, I'll tell you this right now. OBS Biggie, man. I'll tell you right now, I love Biggie. I love Biggie, and I love. I mean, obviously, I love the old school Wtih, Fat Boys, you know, Run DMC. But you know, as far as the new age of rap, which I don't even, because that's now old school. But between Biggie and Tupac, they were like my favorite, hands down. I see.
New age rap got commercialized. It's sad.
It's first of all, it's not rap, because well, actually it is rap, but you have hip hop. That's the shit that James listened to back then.
Yeah.
Then you have, and then in the 90s you had rap, and then you in the early 20th century you had gangster rap, and then you now have 2 Chainz.
Yep, 2 Chainz.
That's a genre itself. It's called 2 Chainz.
I mean, look, Kanye, you know.
He has his good songs.
I don't dig him.
He has his good songs. Some of it,
I don't dig him. I mean, I didn't get into, like, say, NWA days until Dre went solo, and then I went back to NWA. Because to me, that whole gangster shit, I was like, eh. See, Fat Boys, Run DMC, Wtih, KRS-One, they were about going to parties, getting laid, having a good time. And then the West Coast just kind of, I'm sorry, West Coast people, you just kind of fucked it up.
There are a few independent hip hop and rap artists that are still kind of keeping some of the attitudes alive. They're never going to get mainstream recognition because of the climate right now, but you know,
I mean, like
to listen
Talib Kweli. So Common's more of an actor now. He said, "Fuck that, I'm into acting."
Orochioni said it. Ice-T back in the day, yeah, he was good.
But now he's an actor too. Yep.
But now he's, you know, now he's a cop on fucking, what is that, NYPD Blue or whatever show it is.
No, he's Law and Order. He's on that Special Victims, man.
And while some people don't like, and while some people either don't get it, don't care to get it, or just flat out hate it, Lil B, I feel, is a fantastic satirical reconstruction of the entire hip-hop genre.
Hold on. Fifth, your fucking volume is all fucked up again as always.
Oh shit. Alright, hold on, let me fix that.
Yo man, with that mic he could work at McDonald's drive-thru.
3 Big Macs and cheese and a McCheese and a taco. Excuse me. Where you at? And let me get a Big Mac, a quarter pounder, and a Whopper with a side order of fucking salsa.
Exactly. We'll be robbing a Bulgaria at 5-minute floor.
But yeah, I mean, for me, like I said, the old school rap is where, you know, I mean, it was funny. I forgot who I was talking to, but we were talking like old school shit, and I'm like, yo, did you see Disorderlies? And they're like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, you didn't see Disorderlies? The Fat Boys playing fucking, you know, house nannies for an old rich dude? I saw that shit in the theater. I saw Beat Street in the theater. I saw Breakin'.
Yeah.
I saw Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. I saw Crush Groove. I saw all that shit in the theater. Now you can't even...
Beat Street made me fear the third rail. of the train. I could never
Well, then for now on, Triforce, you just call me Spit.
Oh, here.
I really liked Holiday Rap
What?
by like Miker D and MC Sven.
That was the one that they did in it with the broken kung fu grip G.I. Joe.
Hell.
Remember the part when they did the Christmas thing? They did the puppets through the blackboard, and it was the Christmas rap. Shit, I can't believe I fucking remember that.
I'm playing this puzzle thing. I'm stuck on this puzzle right now. I'm sorry.
Beat Street, king of the beat, just a rockin' that beat from across the street. Beat Street, it's a lesson too, cause you can't let the streets beat you. I even remember that.
Oh, your memory is still good.
What can I say, man?
I can barely remember that stuff.
Oh, I remember everything, man. I'm worse than a woman when it comes to memory.
Are you saying that women have bad memory?
No, I'm saying they have better memory.
Oh yeah, they remember anything.
They remember anything.
Everything you do wrong. Every fucking thing.
I'm not that old. You're right, Game Rider. I'm not that old. Just remember this. My first video game that I actually played was in 1973, and it was Space War, which actually was the first video game ever made publicly, which was made by, I forgot the dude's name at MIT. And it was basically just two spaceships, and you had a keyboard up top that would allow you to add gravity. You avoided the sun, and you could add gravity and a couple of asteroids.
James, you know the game is in New Hampshire, right? At the Academy, the American ACAM, the American Classic Arcade Museum. They put one in 2009.
I'm so tempted. I mean, even there, I've never been up to Twin Galaxy.
You got to go. Well, Twin Galaxy, there's an event in Iowa in the first week of August that I gotta go to. Twin Galaxies has a museum that, in a partnership with the Smithsonian Museum, they're going to honor like 500 classic games. Well, it's not 500. They're going to honor like about 300 classic gamers out of a card set of 500 gamers in the world. Both publishers, developers, designers, and competitive gamers and influential gamers and whatnot.
Wow,
but
Tricky Shadow just really made me feel like shit. You know, Tricky, I was going to give you the D, but you just told me your mom was born in 1969.
What the hell?
If your mom was born in 1969, what year were you born, Tricky? She's going to be like 98. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I was 38. Waiting for that year you were born, Tricky.
Oh, shit.
Still waiting, Tricky.
Give me the year. Make it up. Tell me 73. That means your mom was 4. 92.
He's doing the math real
She
quick,
was born. She was born. She was born while I was still testing Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm
people
old.
Like to make up lies for no reason.
Hey, real quick, does anybody here like Star Wars? Anybody?
Star Wars? Yep, I saw
fan?
them.
Oh,
Do you know there's a guy in St. Martin called the Yoda guy?
Never heard of him.
His store is there.
I'm not talking to you. Oh no, sorry, my girlfriend's sleeping next to me. Sorry, I'm not talking to you.
Oh, okay, okay.
Well, actually, she's the one that
Put the phone. Put the phone by your girlfriend.
I
Go
want
ahead,
to
do
hear
it.
her breathe.
I want to hear. Me and Brian want to hear her breathe.
Hey, you want to talk to these people? Yeah. Say something. Say something. Say hi. Just say hi. Yeah. Anyways, but
hey baby, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? Do you sleep with pajamas or naked?
Don't worry about that.
I'm not asking her. I'm asking you, bitch.
She wears a nightgown. Right now.
I'm not talking to her. I'm talking about you.
Oh, what am I wearing?
This is getting surreal.
Anyways, come on, Yoda guy. Anyway, he's apparently helped create the character. I think for the movie, like the actual physical, and he has like a museum there and stuff. It's
You're
somewhere
saying
like
there's a Yoda guy.
Yeah,
I think that's the name of the place.
No, it is called the Yoda guy. I passed the place. It's on the Dutch side. In fact, you're coming, Fherleece, right? When I
Yeah.
get a chance, I'll take it. When are you leaving? I know you're coming, what, tomorrow?
I sent over the flight. No, I'm actually coming Thursday. I couldn't get off for Wednesday.
All right, so
Thursday afternoon.
So when do you actually leave?
9 in the morning.
No, like to go back
Monday.
to come back to America. Or you leave to come
Monday.
back? Oh crap! Because if you could, I would have taken you there. I actually will be able to take you. It's not far.
I'm probably gonna go anyway. So I'm
but
definitely gonna be traveling around the island to like see
the
things.
store is still there. It's still, and they got some dirt old movies. I'm like, movies so old when you blow it, mummy dust comes off of it. It's crazy.
That's pretty old.
Towering Inferno with Paul Newman, brand new. I'm like, really? I saw that. I saw that in the drive-in 1973 with O.J. Simpson. You guys don't. None of you motherfuckers know that movie.
No, I don't. I'm like, that's why I'm like, what the hell?
Orca.
Who?
Orca, the killer whale.
Orca. I heard of that movie before.
Yo.
Never seen it.
Oh, let me tell you something.
Oh, somebody just told me about that movie last week.
If you see that movie, you know what was cool about that movie? Basically, the premise is this. A whale hunter goes out and he goes whale hunting, obviously, ironically, and he whacks off this mother whale, just gives birth, and he whacks off the baby whale. And the mother, like, goes on this whole revenge thing, chasing him all over the motherfucking planet. Tricky Shadow, the movie's called Orca.
Oh, yes.
It's like from the 60s or something, right?
No, don't make me that old. It was in the 70s.
Didn't it come out after the Jaws craze?
It was actually, yeah, close to it. It was about the same time.
I remember it. That movie was bad, but it was funny.
It was bad, but it was good because it was like, you know, I'm not gonna wreck it. People go check it out. If you could check out a movie, 77. There you go. Orca it was a great movie.
Somebody literally told me last week to watch that movie.
You know what else was my favorite movie? And fucking, of course, you know, Metal Gear stole it. Escape from New York.
Kurt Russell.
With Kurt Russell, and they were
love
talking.
that movie.
Russell's my cousin.
They're redoing it. Kurt Russell's your cousin.
Really?
No, but he has the last name Russell. That's the joke we run in our family. He's our cousin, uncle, Kurt Russell. Yeah, man.
Wait, so they're remaking that movie?
Are you related to Alan Russell, the child molester from Long Island?
No.
Alright.
We have 2 S's and 2 L's. Different Russell.
Same spelling.
Really? Nah. He changed his name.
Yeah, you try. Don't worry, I just made him up. He don't exist.
Wait, Pherleece, you're talking about this Yoda guy. Is he short or does he have a weird voice? Since you say he inspired Yoda.
No, not he inspired him. He like, I mean, I'm not 100. I didn't look too much into it. My girlfriend told me about it, but like he helped like create the actual like puppets and costumes or something like that. You got to look more into it. I didn't really get a chance to look into it.
OBS Kami no Kiri. The problem is Kurt Russell is one of those people that's very adamant against remakes of movies, and he thinks the movie's gonna flop if they remake it. So he's not doing it. He's not making cameos. He don't want nothing to do with it. Yo, Escape from New York and Escape from LA. Escape from LA was basically the same fucking layout.
Oh, it's on Netflix, just for everybody who wants to check it out. I think it's on Netflix now.
I mean, it had what the hell is that little white fucking actor, Bordeaux? What the fuck was his name?
Rob Schneider?
No, Rob Schneider. Fucking douchebag. Yeah, it was Rob Schneider, Adam Sandler, and Kurt Russell.
Yeah, I remember it perfectly.
That reminds me more of South Park.
It was Robert Bergeau or whatever his name is, a little actor like during the Mickey Rourke, not Mickey Rourke the wrestler, but the early Mickey Rourke years. And then it had that black dude, fucking A1, the Duke of New York, Isaiah, the singer.
Time for hit up that movie database.
Yeah, hit that database up. It was it honestly was a great movie because you know what? What's funny is being my age, you see movies. Now, how many of you people watched all the Hanna-Barbera cartoons back in the day?
I've seen a fair share of
Yeah,
them.
all
I
the
can't say
the
all.
cartoons on Saturday.
Are you gonna bring up Thunder the Barbarian?
In 1997, the fucking moon crashes into the Earth.
Yep,
Yeah,
knew
I
he was gonna
remember
bring
that
up
shit.
Thunder.
And it brings cataclysmic effects, causing earthquakes and a new world emerges. With
Yes, I remember that shit.
with Thundar, Princess Ariel, and Ukla the Mock. Where the fuck did Ukla the Mock all of a sudden come from? A big Chewbacca-looking motherfucker all of a sudden was just roaming around the Earth? What about Black Star? Do you remember Black Star?
Yep.
Had the two swords. You had to unite the swords. Some good shit back in the day, man. The TV went to shit now. I was breaking. Whose balls was I breaking? Kate Winter was on the internet talking about Pokemon and shit. And I said, yeah. I said my favorite is Vagapus. And she goes, who? I'm like, Vagapus. You never seen that Pokemon? Because Triforce knows. While he was waiting for his Wii U, and I pointed out all the Pokemon and their sexual references, and he realized the motherfucker's right.
I don't know. I think whoever made Pokemon must be a genius. How much money you sell out after making characters which are basically fancy ovals and squares?
He was a genius and a perv at the same time.
No, because most of those characters were ovals, circles, and squares put together.
But they all have. But if you really look at every character, and we did an episode many moons ago where we went through each Pokemon because somebody was a Pokemon expert.
I find that to be kind of unlikely because Satoshi is autistic.
I don't care if he's autistic or not. He's fucking a perv. And,
all right.
You know, everything he's come up with, in some way, some shape, some form. You look at these fucking Pokemon, and they look like dicks, and they all look like dicks and vaginas. You know what?
He didn't make all of the Pokemon.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah. Well, whoever took over after when their creation, they were like, "Yo, I ain't getting laid, so like, let's make all the Pokemon look like penises and vaginas."
Wait, why are you hating on them?
Because I don't like them.
Dude, the only one that looks like a vagina is Cloyster.
Clitoris, you mean? You mean clitoris?
No, dude, even that spike on its head kind of looks like a clit. It's crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it now.
Think about it. I mean, I'm cool with it. Hey, Pokemon. You know, it's not my cup of tea, but I mean, come on, let's.
Well, to be fair, I thought.
David, remember, you know the Jamaican joke of Pokemon?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't even start it. I wasn't even going down there.
Come on, James. I don't know if you know. Well, actually, no, James, you did tell me it. But in Jamaica, it really sounds like that. In America, you have to break it up.
Yeah.
But in Jamaica, it's Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon. I Pokemon. I poke a girl. I poke whatever you throw in front of me. Just don't make me mutate into something bigger because it's gonna hurt.
Oh Lord.
Hey, I don't make the rules.
I don't know, but to be fair, I'm not putting the Japanese on blast, but most of their animes nowadays, even Pokemon or pervish, look like. When did anybody see Misty wear a pair of pants? There's always some short shorts. She could be in the Arctic, she's wearing short shorts. They were always perfect.
I've got a friend that could probably prove you wrong about that.
What? They find an episode where she's not wearing short shorts? Out of like the 90%, she's wearing short shorts.
They probably would be able to.
Well, still.
And how when she's a gym leader in the later games, I'm pretty sure she just wears a swimsuit.
I mean, I just saw somebody sent a clip up about Pikachu standing behind the fucking Wii Fit chick. I mean, we've all seen the pic. And it's like, you know, it shows a pic of him behind her looking, and then it's, well, what he sees. And I'm going, really? And they show, like, all he's looking at is camel toe. And I'm going, wow, really? This is what Pokemon's about?
Yeah.
Let me add Kelvin into this call here.
Kelvin's always on and off. It's hard to get in contact.
James, I feel that there has been no better time for me to show you this video that I'm about to post into
How
the Skype
bad
chat?
is it?
I think the stream chat should find out.
Let the stream chat look it. I can't.
No,
because I
no,
don't-
man.
yeah.
It's YouTube. How bad can it be?
Trust me, I've come across YouTube videos where I went, "How the fuck did this get by?"
But
No,
it's
because
Pokemon.
they haven't censored it yet.
Yeah.
They sneaked it on a sneaky name.
Until somebody puts it up there and complains, i.e., fucking Chindog, then all of a sudden the world will change.
Then I'll just put it in the stream chat because they've probably already seen it anyway.
Is that,
I gave it a once over. It doesn't look that bad. It's pretty harmless.
I'll put it up there for you. There you go. I'm gonna put it up. Let's see if I'm gonna fucking blow a gasket on you.
It looks pretty harmless.
My page, it says it can't be displayed.
Oh well, whatever.
It can't.
Don't worry about it. It's just that one video of Ash and Pikachu twerking.
Twerking?
Well, that's a thought.
Introduce me to this. What is twerking?
Oh my, Jing.
You know what? I'll make
I'm old.
Brian describe
I'm
it
old.
to you because I'm just curious.
Is that roping out?
Well, first we need to have whoever's playing Justice up, like.
Who's playing a game right now?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm practicing.
Practicing for
Yeah,
what?
That's right. I'll mute.
Yeah, if I was your
Area.
girlfriend, I'd punch you in the fucking mouth for playing it that loud.
It's actually through the headphones. I don't even have the.
Yeah, well, I'd punch you in the mouth anyway.
Oh, shit. I'm trying to turn down.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just like look up the Wikipedia article for twerking? Or?
No.
No. I want you, because you know what? I find.
Okay.
I found Crying Brian. Hold on. I found Crying Brian to be my expert in educating the masses in such various fields that even I'm amazed.
All right. So we probably have seen in pop culture just all sorts of displays of women shaking their asses, right?
Basically, yes.
Well, if you're shaking your ass, that's one thing. But it's similar to squares and rectangles, in that all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. For you see, all twerking is ass shaking, but not all ass shaking is twerking. You see, generally for twerking, you are moving only your lower back, with your legs and upper back being almost entirely stationary in such a way that your ass cheeks will shake like violently, but like the rest of your body is pretty calm. Like it emphasizes the ass. Sometimes they can do various muscle things to make sure one ass cheek jiggles more than the other.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've actually looked into it, and I guess there's actually this one African tribe that since the beginning of time has been twerking in these praying rituals, and it translates to the dance of the butt, and it's awesome.
Okay, so would you say twerking is what do you say now? What the commoners use now? Popping and locking with your ass, maybe?
Popping and
no,
locking. What are we breakdancing now?
It's far from popping and locking. This is not dance grooves.
Okay. So, but you said they have individual cheek control.
Well, they can if you're a talented twerker.
So
now you may find people trying to twerk. Some people just don't have the asses for it, and some people just don't have the talent. Some don't have either. For an example of someone that doesn't have either, watch the newest Miley Cyrus music video. She does not have the ass to twerk, and she does not have the talent to twerk.
I see. So twerking is a skill.
Twerking is most definitely a skill. But the better ass
Brian is my nigga right now. This
but
nigga
the better
knows his
ass
twerk.
you have for twerking, then the easier it is for you to learn it, because you don't have to try quite as hard.
I see.
So if an example of twerking would be, which song would be good? You want to listen to Faded?
Well, I'm sure that Miss.
All right, whose mic's getting fucked up right now? Big shit,
Is
mic
it
fucked up? Yeah, I think you're feeding back.
I'm sure Miss Booty would
Hold
be
up.
a song for that.
Speak up! I couldn't hear you a while ago.
Which one you want to hear?
I'm sure that Miss New Booty would be an appropriate song for that.
Miss New Booty?
Yes.
I don't know. Bands will make it. How about bands will make her dance?
What about the mashup of Miss New Booty and Under the Sea from Little Mermaid?
Let's see.
I don't know. Under the Sea. Wait. Under the Sea. Can you? I don't know that song. Can you refresh my memory, Brian?
No.
Why? I need to know.
Because that would remind me too much of the least fun parts of Kingdom.
Yo, just so all you people out there that smoke, I just want you to see this right here. This cigarette right here, brand new, Marlboro NXT. It's the best of the white world and the black world because it's a regular. And then when you squeeze the little fucking thing on top of the filter, it turns it into a menthol.
Yo, James, is my mic good now?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
All right. I have something to say about this. Here in Georgia, in Atlanta, we actually have regional twerk-offs.
Twerk-offs?
Yeah, them bitches know what they doing, though.
Yeah, see, Atlanta kind of... They monopolize that shit. That shit down there is an art.
Is anyone here familiar with the video of twerking in Walmart?
Hold on. Summer Dom dude, you're right. It's like a Camel Crush, but it's a Marlboro, which makes it that much better.
Well, here's the thing I'm wondering. In Jamaica, we've been doing ass dances for quite some time, so I don't know if we were doing twerking and we just didn't call it twerking.
Yo, I've seen some videos. Like I said, I've been down there and I played soccer down there, and I hit a couple of the parties. You Jamaican chicks,
thank you, Nostradamus.
You Jamaican chicks invented twerking. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
I'm pretty sure we did it before. My memory is jogging right now. I'm pretty sure we're doing it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Jesus invented twerking.
Nah, I don't know, man. He was busy saving people from
He was too busy.
Stuff.
Yeah, he was too busy pulling fish out of the ocean to twerk.
Yeah, man.
He was the first man to twerk on water.
Twerk on.
All right, hold on, Tricky Shadow. If you're splitting out, I'm always glad to have you on here. So you have yourself a great night. You know you're always welcome. And if you ever want to get on, just hit me up.
But the thing with daggering Nostradamus, that involves two people. That's twerking is a solo act.
Oh, I don't know. I've seen bitches twerk on walls and shit. They seem to have the double down. They seem to have the two girls down pretty well.
Fair enough.
The power of the twerk is alive and pretty much powerful in the southern states.
You know, as I'm an old motherfucker that doesn't understand this shit, I'll tell you this right now. If I want to twerk, I go to xnxx.com.
Listen, James, just look at the video that I put in the chat.
I seen them already.
Look at that shit. That video is the gift to man.
Listen, you know what? And I'll tell you this. I was talking to this dude I'm friends with, and he happens to be a black dude. And we were looking at asses today, and I'm, if I'm that's male chauvinistic, too bad. And there's a disconnect between like white flavored booty and black flavored booty in a big way. See, a white guy looks at an ass that can twerk like that, and I'm like the one that Brian put in there. That girl's tolerable. But the ink on the ass will turn me off. I don't care how good you twerk. But...
Explain this concept of ink on ass.
I believe I speak...
Tattooed ass.
Yeah, I believe I speak for everybody when I say, even white boys got to shout. Baby got back.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can't deny it. But, for me, like, growing up in New York, girls be fronting with this false advertisement shit. They be going out and they be having a size 42 fucking ass and squeezing that shit into like a 32 jean. And you're like, yo, that shit's packed, that's ripe. But you know what? It's like when you go home and you get a package and you open that shit up and it just goes BAM! And you're like, holy shit, that's a fucking Hagstrom map growing on your ass. I see the Nile River going down. It's just too much.
They got that booty pop. You ever seen that commercial?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
It's just too much, and you got to be like, yo, come on now, you know. If you're a 34, then be a 36. I'd rather see a baggy ass. You're feeding back, Biggs. Biggs, you're feeding back like a mofo. Gotta end you, man. Text me when you fix that fucking, when you turn that air conditioner off.
Who was that?
That was Biggs.
Oh.
But it's like
so like it's been abducted. Shit.
It's false advertisement, man. It's false advertisement. It's like you turn around and you're like, look, I see a chick, I don't care, black, white, green, purple, anything. I don't give a shit. And she looks like she got a nice ass. And you're like, but now my next step is analyze what she's wearing.
Yes.
Because it's like you see it, you're feeding back again. Don't feed back too much.
All right.
All right. So you see, like, say, a 36 ass, and you're like, wow, that's a nice fucking booty she got. But she's wearing, like, a 22 jean. And then when that shit comes out, it blows up to, like, a 48, and you're like, nah, man, I can't. But now you're at that point, you're like, well, I hooked up with the girl, I'm fucking being nice, and you're like, well, do I take one for the team? I don't take one for the team.
Well, if it's missionary position, you can't see her ass anyway.
Yeah, but you know what? I can. Because when she's a 42, and you say, yeah, I got, look, I'm a fat fuck. I got love handles. Okay? But when love handles turn into a fucking whole bicycle and shit, and you got handlebars, love handles, and the whole shit, it's too much.
I prefer my women to be tricycles.
I don't know how to take that.
I don't either.
I don't even know what that. I don't even know what.
Are you from Cleveland?
It was appropriate to say.
Are you from Cleveland?
I am not from Cleveland.
Because didn't they just catch a guy?
Stealing tricycles?
No, the three chicks in body bags.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
Shit.
Don't be going Silence of the Lambs on me, fucking Brian, man. I gotta keep you around. I gotta watch out for you. I gotta make sure I keep an eye out on you. I want you to fly straight. I don't care if you fly straight or crooked, but it's
gonna be less Silence of the Lambs and more every trauma film ever made.
Oh Lord, the trauma.
It's the fucking human centipede, man.
Toxic Avenger shit.
Toxic Avenger.
Tanjux, oh my god, bad movies everywhere, nigga.
Big Black Mama.
If you think that
Toxic Microtown.
If you think that Toxic Avenger is bad, I don't know.
Nukem High, thank you very much.
Tromeo and Juliet up in the
Thank you, Brian. That's another.
Hey, let me ask you on a serious note, and of course away from games as usual. What do you think, Brian, about all this shit that's been going on in Ohio with like the fucking dude that had the Amanda Beery girls, and this fucking dude that's got the 3 chicks in body bags, and he's saying there's more. And you know what's funny about this? These are usually white boy things.
White boys be fucked up.
White boys be doing all that fucked up shit. You know.
Well, you see, white boys don't have real problems, so they make their own.
Real problems. Real problems.
That was godlike.
That's why I love you, Brian.
I don't see that as godlike. I see that as the most honest thing I could have said in that situation.
That's why it was godlike.
Yeah, but you know what? You got to look at it this way. When a brother or a Latino pulls that kind of shit, that motherfucker got issues. Because see, like they always joke around, black men always got to get killed in the horror movie, and he like, I ain't even gonna go in there, bitch. Fuck that shit. I know what's in there, and he just leaves. That dude that wrapped the 3 chicks up in the fucking body bags, now he's telling them like, oh yeah, well there might be more. What do you mean there might be? You're fucked for life already with 3. You might as well just let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah. There's no reason to hold on to it.
Speaking of letting the cat out of the bag, I see Fiyah Liger is around.
Yes, Fiyah Liger is here.
No, I respect that pun. That was well timed. It was a nice transition. Fiyah Liger's here, cat out. I like that. Good job.
Brian is now big pun.
Off the other ones.
Brian is now big pun.
Anyway, guys, I'm sorry not to cut in, but I'm just gonna say I'm gonna have to check out early because tomorrow I have to get to the radio station. I want to put something out there, yo. Rico Suave did some real scumbag stuff, B. A real scumbag. He
What?
went to 8 on the break and beat Darth Armor to win the Injustice tournament. That was filthy.
Oh, so he waited till KDZ was gone, then he win the tournament, and then he's out.
That was filthy, man. I know when KDZ comes back from Privé and I show him this, he's going to be so angry. Oh my goodness, he's gonna be so angry.
Why would he be mad about not?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, Triforce, just keep this in mind. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and Wednesday is Sunday at your local Carvel. Get 2-for-1 Sundays at Carvel. Wednesday is Next Level, and Tom Brady will be at Next Level.
Oh, he's going?
That's what he claims.
All right, then. Well, okay, then payback's a bitch. So I hope Tom Brady gets him because he went into unmarked territory. So, yeah. All right.
But you know what's funny? But you know what's funny about that? Like, I go back to the days like with me and summoning. Well, I don't know. People know him as summoning, knitting. Back in MK1 and MK2 days, yo, we used to travel. Yo, I mean, I hear people talk about tournaments, and me and you have had our discussions about our time versus their time. Yo, we would go all over. Oh, it's Friday. Let's go to fucking Menlo Park, New Jersey, and just wipe the floor with these motherfuckers. And we would go there, and people were like, yo, what the fuck? But nobody ever came to Westbury Nathan's because they knew better. Westbury Nathan's was our home. You don't come to our home because you are not walking out of our home with a win.
Because it's funny. I used to always go to Nathan's.
Man, arcade clan wars back in the days were godlike.
They were the best.
It's sad that the scene is like a shadow of itself. It's
in Columbus, Ohio, somebody is opening a bar arcade rather soon. He's got all the.
I hope it does well.
He's got all the stuff there. He's got the building there. He's just kind of waiting for licensing stuff to go through so he can open it for business.
I mean, look. I know I'm doing. Buy some
alcohol. Get everything on free play.
I know. Obviously, VXG is this weekend, but for those people that are not, I'm going to throw this up there now. Yesterday's is presenting Rampage Fighting Game Tournament. It's featuring obviously Injustice, Street Fighter, Marvel, MK9, Smash. Capcom 2, the whole spiel. Saturday on the 27th, 5 p.m. It's down in Red Bank, New Jersey, run by Shock from the MK community. It's always a great event, always a great turnout. And the good thing about this place is, like I said, you pay, I think it's 10 or 15 bucks. They give you a bracelet on your hand. It's every classic and up to, Street Fighter 2s and the Ultimate Combats. Everything's set on service credit, free play. You play for the whole time you're there. They're open till like 2, 3 in the morning. You do your tournaments, plus you can go play games. Ain't no motherfucker in this community gonna touch me in Tron. I'll fuck anybody up. Money matching karate champ motherfuckers. Kung Fu Master. Tron Deadly Discs. We'll play Adam's Family Pinball. But unfortunately, I will be down in... Well, that's actually... I got to correct that. Not unfortunately. But fortunately for me, and fortunately for you motherfuckers going there, I'll be down at VXG. So your asses ain't going to lose no money. We could play some Tekken 3. Motherfuckers think I can't play Tekken. I'm like, really? By the way, Crying Brian, I got to get your ass on PS because I still got my pole skills, and it's been working out pretty well so far.
Oh, in Tekken Revolution?
Yeah, you know what? Because of you, Brian, I downloaded it.
That game is fun.
It actually...
With the flashy lights.
Yeah,
Trust me.
I was actually digging it. I was like, wow, you know what? It's a combination, because you know what? When they got up to Tekken 6, it got like, I don't know, kind of...
Oh, too complicated.
I wouldn't say complicated. The whole wall bounce thing got stupid. And now that it's simplified it to the one-on-one, it brought it back to its roots.
It's pretty neat. You just play 5 matches in the morning, play 5 matches in the evening, keep going as long as you want.
I mean, unlike you, Brian, I haven't run out of tokens, so I keep playing.
Feedback?
Biggs, you're feeding back again.
Stab.
Don't kill me.
Mute it.
Anyway,
and
guys, I gotta go.
All right, Triforce. I will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow in the afternoon.
Yeah, I'll definitely see you tomorrow in the afternoon. All right.
You got it, man.
And I suppose it's worth mentioning for anybody that in the chat that's caring. Tekken Revolution's next major update is finally coming to the US next week.
Yeah. Training mode, right?
Training mode, Dragunov, Huarong, change
Charisma Kid, you got it.
And reducing the effectiveness of the stats that you get. And if you go into a player match, you can disable stats entirely.
Well, I don't know. I hope they don't nerf it too much, because I always found it funny if I land like a king linker throw and the guy was just dead.
Yeah,
hilarious.
For fun,
that was fun.
I put all of my stats into king power, and then I just grab them and they die, and it's fine.
You know what's funny? I ain't thrown no power in. I'm still bodying motherfuckers. I'm like, I don't need no power.
No, James, you need to do the power.
I don't need to.
The reason why I do it is for the salt effect. Trust me. If you use king and you land a throw and you see like 90% of their life goes in one.
Well, that's why stats are character specific.
It's just so funny.
I just like lighting people up with the down 1-2, and people like, that's bullshit. Oh, yes, in case you didn't know, I know since I'm such a racist, I use the Aryan brother Paul. But I'm like, yo, you can't catch that shit, because now they do that little glowy thing on it, and I'm like,
yeah.
The only guy that did give me an actual challenge was Law. Law gave me a bit of a challenge, but that's just because I forgot what Law did, because it's been that long since I played it.
Right. It's been long.
It's been a long time.
Oh, no. You just I thought you... Now I'm not going to laugh for 2 months now. Thanks, guys. That was too much trauma.
It's okay. I'll bounce back with the next one. That appears to be the pattern.
Hey,
Two down, one
James,
Yeah.
do you know that if they're streaming all the games for that tournament you just put up?
They're gonna try. I don't know if I could swear they're gonna have 2 streams going, but don't quote me on it.
Okay.
You know,
Are they going to have the SNK Capcom versus SNK 2? Like, are they going to have it finals 1st to 7? So we have 2-hour grand finals again.
Oh Lord.
You know what? And this is something that like I've been arguing and I've been very adamant about, because like I've paid people 3 out of 5, 2 out of 3. If you want to relive the arcade, it's one shot and you're done. Stop with this 2 out of 3. Don't look. You bring your A game there and then. Why this mentality?
Or the 3 format, because due to the nature of most of these games, since most of them are matchup based,
or just straight bullshit.
Yeah, since most of them are matchup based, I'd say make it 2 out of 3. I think it's fair.
Mr. Fifth, I use a Logitech, actually, if you need to know. It's actually not a cheap mic, but it's not super expensive. You know, he was asking about the mic, but, you know, it's like, I don't know, I'm just a firm believer in, you know, like in the arcade. You know, you put your quarter on the machine, there was 35 quarters there. You know, you didn't have 3 out of 5. You did what you got to do, or you're off the machine.
No, I have no problem for that in an arcade setting, but like for a tournament, I have no problem with the 3 out of.
But you got to understand something. What killed the arcade is the console catching up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now the fact that you play with pad, you know, lag is obviously an issue, but unfortunately, if lag is an issue, it's up to the player right away to call fucking, bullshit lag. You know, and that's what you got to do. But unfortunately, the problem is, usually when lag affects a player, he goes into the match and he's whooping somebody's ass, and then all of a sudden lag becomes an effect.
No. The thing is, internet games are like that. One shot and you're done, and then you fight some other random dude. But like if I'm watching a tournament, okay, like I hate to poop on Tekken tag, but that game, major issue is defense is too strong. So you end up with matches that can be a little on the boring side.
Yeah, but you got to look at it. But you got to look at it this way. If I'm playing you, and I'll be honest, I don't know nothing about Marvel, but I'd be like, yo, my team is gonna be Morgan, fucking Wex, and fucking and Dark Phoenix.
I get what you're saying.
You better bring your motherfucking A game.
No, the thing with that is, let's not use Marvel. I hate the shit on games. Marvel is not a good fighting game.
It's not a good example of why you should play one game.
It's a bad fighting game, but hey, at least it's relatively balanced for what it is.
I mean,
relatively balanced.
It's
bullshit.
Look, it's fucked around every corner.
Yeah, it's not a good fight.
But
all right, James, look at Virtual Fighter. Imagine if a Virtual Fighter was just one shot and you're done. You could have 500 people in a tournament would finish in half an hour.
Well, then guess what? Your ass better learn Akira or Drunken Master, motherfucker. Because
no, there's no balance issue. I'm just saying the tournament would finish in half an hour because the rounds go by like that. It's like super fast.
Well, you gotta realize. Look at, and I understand that. But now these guys, these tournament organizers who complain, well, there's too many games now. Well, what's the solution? Cut the fucking time down.
I don't think the players would play. I think, remember, at the end of the day, you said tournaments are for the people who pay the money to play, right? Now, I say make them have the 2 out of 3. At least, so when they lose...
I'll give them 2 out of 3, but the 3 out of 5 to me is too much.
Pay like $20 and have one shot in Marvel and you're done. That would be like...
But that's where you draw the line and say, look, you know what? Do you think you got what it takes? You know, if you got what it takes, then 1 to 1, 2 to 3, 3 to 5, it should be irrelevant to you. You're so full of yourself, you think you know what you're doing and you got it under control.
I don't think it would be good for the tournaments, if you ask me, because then people say, fuck it, you're not going to end up.
Now would that be grand finals as well?
No, the grand finals, I would say you would make 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 5, depending on the game, obviously. But like pools and you know, getting through pools, like look at Evo. Okay, you can do a tournament and look at the money you'll save people, where a 3-day tournament can get knocked down to 2 days.
I think Kishmari Kid gave a good thing here. He says maybe TO should just focus on 2 games. Like, all right, I'm doing these 2 games. Another tournament says they'll do these 2 games.
The direction that Evo is going, I feel that within the next 3 or 4 years, Evo might just go full on to like a full week event because they're crazy like that.
But you can't.
No, I know, but
I understand. I understand what you're saying, but you can't.
No, but here's the thing. I think we're jumping the gun, because if we think about it, didn't Capcom sell one of their game rights to an MLG type company recently?
I'm not sure, but WF Colonel 56. I understand where you're coming from. I'm not spending $600 to lose 1 game and be done. But you know what? There's multiple games. If you don't play the multiple games, I'm sorry. But, you know, if you are a player that's focused on 1 game and you think you got what it takes to win this shit, then you should be able to bring your A game. Because, you
James,
know,
I feel like what you're talking about is like how Japan plays. Just 1 game. Like, that's how Japan plays normally. Just 1 game.
1 and done.
Tournament. Yeah, 1 and done.
Well, I think they're changing.
If you're spending $600 to go somewhere crazy and then play a game, you lose and you get salty and go somewhere else, then maybe you shouldn't do that. Like, if you're going to spend that much money, you might want to plan some other cool activities.
And
like,
that,
hey,
but see,
I lost my match.
Now, Brian, you're right. You're right,
yeah,
Brian.
I lost my match, so I'm going to go up to that one hotel room that's playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for a few hours, because I hear they're getting pretty cool up there.
And that's where I say, and I've said this to other tournament organizers, and they, you know, they talk to me like I'm fucking a little autistic. And I'm like, dudes, why don't you offer more than just the game?
I agree with you on that. Offer more than just the game.
If I'm spending $600, like WWF Colonel 56, and I go to this tournament and I get knocked out, you know. Now, I'm not saying one and done. I'm saying one and then you get into losers and you can fight your way out. Maybe some kind of format that if you make it out of loser pools, it resets your loss. You know, if you make it some kind of formula. I don't have the exact formula. I'll be honest.
I think I'm comfortable with first what they use for like the Evo pools, right? I'm comfortable with that. I think that's fair enough.
If there were more things to do at a tournament, then you know what? They would end up getting more money anyway because more people would be willing to go there just to spectate. If you're
that's the thing. I'm agreeing with you on Brian.
If you're a stream monster, and that let's say you live in Orlando, Florida, but you don't want to go to CEO because if I play, I'm just gonna lose. Well, maybe if CEO offered cool stuff to do, then like instead of staying home and watch the whole tournament from the comfort of your mom's basement, you can go there, watch the tournament, and do all sorts of awesome stuff. Awesome people that love what you love. Correct
yourself. It's my grandmother's basement, not my mom's.
Now, what kind of extra events would they offer?
Well, now here's the thing: you could have side tournaments, like say Darkstalkers is not, and ECT did this. Darkstalkers wasn't a main, but you know I grew up playing Darkstalkers 1 and 2. So if they had Darkstalkers 3, I'd say, you know what, fuck it, $5, $10, give it a shot.
Evo started getting on the right track by offering non-game things such as panels, and these don't even have to be panels run by corporate folks trying to peddle their stuff like San Diego Comic-Con is. It can be community-run things saying, hey, there's this game I'm pretty darn passionate about. I want to showcase everything it has to offer in this handy little panel I'm going to present to you.
Hold on one second. Charisma Kid 1 just said something. Jeff Bailey should let people jump around in the ring and the steel cage. Did he not? I don't know this because I wasn't there because I'll never go to one of his fucking events. Charisma Kid, did he not allow certain people in the ring? That's what I'm curious about. You set up this whole ring environment, you know, you know, you're there. You're at this tournament, you know, Fist, I think, oh wait, no, Fiyah is doing it now.
Wait, what am I doing?
You know, did he really do that? No. He only let competitors in the ring. See, that's bullshit.
Alright, well, I was at CEO.
Okay.
The thing was, at first, he allowed staff and kind of random people during, like, the Fire Mania. He let everybody in the ring.
Okay.
And then I guess it got too packed to where everybody that was sitting up front couldn't see. So that's when he started kicking everybody out, minus staff and, I guess, the actual players.
And I can understand during the matches. Obviously, you don't want to have people in the ring. But, like, you know, fucking, you know, for him, for example, Charisma Kid. If he didn't get a match that's in the ring, let him get in the ring. Play a casual something. Get a picture of himself fucking posing like Hulk Hogan and ripping his shirt off. Something where he's saying, you know what? This fucking guy actually gives a shit whether I walk away happy or not. You know, I know, of course, he made no money. You know, and I don't give a shit what they make. It's not my business. But
I don't know.
You know, I don't know and I don't care. I don't care what they make. But the point is, don't portray it. You know, I hate when these TOs say they make nothing. If you didn't make nothing, you wouldn't keep doing it. Shut the fuck up. Grow the fuck up.
That's the damn truth. I find that insulting to my intelligence.
I mean, as far as that, though, that you're saying, I didn't see him, like, kicking anybody out that wasn't in the ring. Say if there wasn't a match going on, he didn't have anything. If somebody wants to go take a picture, I don't think he would have had a problem with it. It's just that they were running matches all day.
Yeah, when you're running matches, like I said, I understand that. I have no qualm with that. When you're running matches, you don't want you know, when KDZ's playing fucking CD Jr. in the middle of the ring, they don't want a bunch of fucking dudes standing behind KDZ saying, get fucked, get fucked. You don't want that, you know, but, you know, that's one thing. The other aspect is, these guys portray themselves as great businessmen. And that's the problem I have. Because you get these sponsors. Hold on, you get these sponsors. Okay, I'm going to turn around. Let's say Monster Energy drink, for example. I'm just making something up. I want your half-naked girls or half-naked guys, whatever the fuck you want, running around, you know, whoring these drinks out, holding a little mini bullshit competition. You know, the winner gets a free case of fucking Monster.
Oh,
nothing to enter, nothing, you know, just to do it. And this is the thing that they need to do. They keep, you know, and like I said, I'm not trying to bring this back to me, but there's people out there that said, I'm the reason why the big sponsors aren't coming around. Little old me.
Who's going to believe that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously. Or if he wasn't doing a show like this, what, where I let people speak their mind? If I didn't let people speak their mind, it's your minds. It's your free. I'm not sitting here going, David Russell, I want you to say fuck Evo. No, I'm not controlling your mind.
Exactly.
You know,
even though I'm hearing this weird ringing sound.
In terms of like neat little events that tournaments could do that don't involve like playing games, I have been to a few anime conventions that have got some really neat events that they do. Even if they're pretty small, they just like to put on a cool show for people, such as, hey, how about at a fighting game tournament, you like have a band that plays covers of video game songs? Seems like...
See now, Brian, you and
somebody might want to do that.
Brian, this is why I like you, because you're on my page. What I had said, and I said it to a couple of other tournament organizers, I'm not going to mention names, I said, why don't you reach out to the community? There's people in this community that play everything from the guitar to the male organ to the skin flute, that could turn around and put a fucking that can put something together and make. Let's have we're gonna have a party, and you know these guys are gonna put something together, and they're actually talented musicians.
Are people forgetting that Desk makes music?
Exactly.
Pretty much the most videos of him performing.
Yeah. And like at anime conventions, although it's not the substantial content, most of the content that happens at anime conventions, they reach out to say, hey, what do you guys want to do? What do you guys have for us so that we can showcase what you guys can do and entertain people? And they give them a platform to do that. And they have cool events like one in Cincinnati I went to, had like a big staged wrestling ring they had, and they did a big cosplay wrestling thing where they had these people that had a script out there and everything. They did like a full-on musical performance of the plot of Final Fantasy X on stage. That was pretty ridiculous.
There you go. Look, Ray Mafioso said, an FGC talent show. What's wrong with something like that? Oh my
god!
I mean, OBS.
So much potential in all this stuff that no one is looking into because they're focused on video games.
OBS crying, Brian. You would win it hands down with your songs.
It's the people that play the video games that make this community so interesting.
Well, here's the thing. Remember I don't remember if it was last OBS show where me, Rolando, and Triforce was discussing that the TOs. A lot of the TOs are not taking advantage of the local community where they hold the tournaments to find sponsors to entice them. Hey, what do you do? Do you have a pizza? Remember we were talking about that, James? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of tools they're not using.
Liger just said it. Just said it in the chat. Battle of the bands, battle of the rock bands, battle of the rap stars. As long as the rap stars don't turn into fucking thug violence.
Dude,
thug, let's go.
A arcade stick customization contest would be pretty hype.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like, best in show, you got the nice little thing where all the buttons are anime titties. I don't know.
You know, I mean, look, I know. Biggie did it one year. I can't remember. You know, he did it last year. He had the cosplay thing, but only like 2 or 3 girls showed up, and you know, it was like it didn't catch on. But if you push this, you have a better chance. You don't have to give $1 million away.
And then you get the people in there that don't play the games or don't play them particularly well, but they love to watch and they love the genre. Turn it into just a fighting game convention about fighting games.
That's what I'm saying.
Here you go. Konichiwa Deathstrike said it. I have discussed with Mortal Kombat United, and I've discussed with 9.95 Phil over at Test Jamai, an FGC award show. Why does it always have to be, oh, well, fucking, you know, Markman for his dedication and fucking Long Island Joe for his dedication, and I'm not hating on them, but what about the average player? Hey, look, this fucking dude has come to fucking 75 of the last 76 tournaments. Give him a fucking award. Make him feel like, wow, you know what? We appreciate what